We're going to do some beginning band warm-ups today for flute, or beginning flute warm-ups, but mostly you might see these in your beginning band classes. Most beginning band classes start with the concert B flat, so flutes you'd be starting on B flat, and your first 5 notes in review would be B flat, C, D, E flat, and F. So I like to tell my students it's a very good idea to start your practice with a warm-up. Okay, so something easy and something where you don't have to read the notes so intensely, and you don't know what notes coming up, so you know the notes. It's going to go in order of the notes in review. So if you have the essential elements, it's on page 6 at the very top in the little orange highlighted strip. It'll say notes in review. And we're going to play each note in review starting on the low B flat. So we're going to go backwards. So I know the notes in review starts with F, but instead of starting with F, I'd like to start at the bottom and start with B flat. Go from B flat to C to D to E flat to F. So, and the rhythm I have students play is this rhythm right here. So we play 4 quarter notes and then a whole note on each note. So you would play B flat 4 quarter notes and then 1 whole note, like this. And then you would do the same thing on C, same thing on D, same thing on E flat, and then the last note on F. Okay, so we're gonna try that. Okay, so start on B flat with me. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so those are my 5 notes in review. It's a very easy, simple, quick warm-up. And what it's doing is it's working your articulation, your tonguing. So notice I was tonguing each note. That's how I'm separating my notes. So you say ta, I say tu, now say tu without your voice. You say tu 4 times. Those are the 4 quarter notes. Tu, 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 tu. And then on the whole note, we're working our long tone, which is really important to support our sound for the whole 4 counts. So it's just for 4 counts. So ideally, you want to make the 4 quarter notes and the whole note in one breath. So without taking a breath, you should be able to do okay, so you should be able to do that maybe on the 3rd month of playing. Okay, so maybe if you're just starting to play, it's okay to take a breath on after the 4th quarter note. So you can go okay, what we never want, or what we don't want to do even on day 1, because I know anybody can go those 4 quarter notes without taking a breath. You don't want this. Okay, that's a lot of wasted air. Okay, so you don't want it to sound like that. You want all of your quarter notes connected. Okay, so if you want to challenge yourself, if you can already do that, no problem. You got the 4 quarter notes and the next whole note all in one breath. If you want to challenge yourself, try to do 2 notes like that. So okay, and then see if you can add a third note. So that gets a little bit difficult, and it's a lot of controlling and making sure that we're not wasting any precious air on non-sound movements. You want to make sure that you're getting solid sound, so we're not wasting any air, because it's so precious, in order for us to not have to take a breath after every single note. Okay, so let's do it with the little recording. Play with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's with like a little accompaniment, so try to play it with that if you want it to sound like a nice little warm-up. Okay, and once you've accomplished that, you can come back down backwards. So after you get to the F, you can go back to E flat, and then play D, play C, and then we're back to the start on B flat. Okay. Another good little warm-up to do in order for our fingers to move a little bit quicker. Okay, seeing if you can play each of those notes, okay, just one time, okay, and see how quickly you can change from B flat to C to D to E flat to F, and then you can test yourself to come back down. F to E flat to D to C to B flat. Okay, remember how you're holding your instrument, your flute, okay, has everything to do with how quickly you can change fingers if you're not holding your instrument right, if you're not holding your flute right, especially that left hand. This hand right here becomes very difficult for you to change fingers, especially when you're going from B flat to C or C to D. When you have only 2 fingers on your flute, okay, we shouldn't be trying to catch the flute, okay, because remember that your flute is resting on that hook on that left hand. Okay, so playing B flat, and see if we can change from B flat to C to D to E flat F, and then come back down as quarter notes. Okay, and if you can do that, challenge yourself to go quicker. See if you go quicker. And maybe one day we can go. Okay, so again, work those 5 notes as much as you can, because the more comfortable you get with changing fingers, the better you're going to be at playing all the different songs that we throw at you in the Essential Elements book or any beginning book that you're using. Okay, all right, go practice.